Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the new moon, which happens on June 25th. This new moon is astounding, really. This is an important new moon because when I'm looking at this new moon, it is exactly conjunct Jupiter. This is amazing. So Jupiter, Sun, and Moon, remember a new moon is when the Sun and the Moon are exactly together, will be all 9 degrees of Gemini. So Jupiter, Sun, Moon, 9 degrees of Gemini. That's pretty powerful. But remember, Jupiter can magnify and make things bigger. Not always the greatest thing, because this new moon is not only in Gemini, but it is in the nakshatra called Ardra. And this nakshatra symbol is a teardrop. It is ruled by the storm god Rudra. And this means powerful things are happening in accordance to storms. And this can be figuratively as well as literally storms. But Jupiter, in terms of magnifying and making things better, it is in the sign, all three, Gemini, which is the sign that deals with communications, deals with traveling. And most of all, I just think that so much is coming out that is actually quite sad, that maybe the media is finally reporting on some things that are finally coming out that are very sad and upsetting to a lot of people. Now, on this day, we have a perfect yod. Okay. So what you hear me talk about these yods. Remember this, if you don't know astrology, a yod means the finger of God. And what that means is something very karmic is happening at this time. Mars is coming together with Ketu. That deals with terrorism, anger, frustration. It's in the sign of Leo. Leo deals with world leaders, and this can be putting an end to some world leaders. This can even mean people taking out of office and or their demise. So this is incredible of what I'm seeing. Now, another thing that's happening is this. Pluto sits at 9 degrees of Capricorn, which is exactly quincunx this new moon, and Jupiter at 9 degrees of Gemini. And then we have Mars at 10 degrees of Leo, close enough to 9 for me to claim that this is an exact yod. So the Jupiter, Sun, Moon sextile Mars, but both these, the Jupiter, Moon, Sun, and Mars are quincunx Pluto. So Pluto is at the apex of a yod, which is the finger of God. Pluto deals with atomic energy, nuclear energy. It rules these things too. So this means a major transformational change that is extremely difficult. We have to keep our eyes on world leaders that are corrupt and could use nuclear energy. This is an issue. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but this is an issue based on the astrology of what I'm seeing. And it's right around this new moon that this all happens. This is crazy that they're all aligned in this aspect. And I gotta say, even the Saturn-Neptune during this time are exactly conjunct at 7 degrees of Pisces. It's like, Neptune can cloud our vision as to the karma and the and the reality of what is actually happening. This is critical times. So once we get on the other side of July, things will be better, but we're going down the tunnel to a place that's very dark before we get to the other side. So be aware that this new moon, even though, we're looking at it with Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of abundance, of wealth, prosperity, opportunities, growth. But I don't like the fact that it's in a quincunx to Pluto. But one thing I will say, this is all a great opportunity for growth, because what will prevail from this will bring us to a much, much more self-realized world and self-realized individuals in the world. It is going to be a great healing, but watch out. There are events that are going to be of the great storm. And remember what I said about the nakshatra Ardra. Its symbol is a teardrop. There is going to be sadness from these events that take place during the time of this new moon. So watch with caution, be careful. Stay away from crowded places. You'll be fine. Here's the thing. Don't let fear control you. Because when it does, you're weak. And when you're strong and you know not to fear things, in other words, you know you will be just fine and everything happens for a divine reason. You're strong and you're well protected. So remember, you are well protected during this time. Even though the world has to go through some major events for a clearing, a purging, and most of all, it's final. Well, not it's final. The world will always be here, but for a huge, big healing that has been necessary and needed for a very, very long time. So with that, I think I'll close. If you would like more information on me, you would like to learn about me, go to my website. Go to galacticcenter.org. And then again, if you want to learn from me, become my student, go to my university website, universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.